Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming, and today I'm just going to give a very small update of a video that I made quite a long time ago that you may or may not have seen, which was about Assassin's Creed Origin, which I played for quite a long time. I think I've made it, well, you can see there, to level 25, and I was going along quite okay with it because I love ancient Egypt. It's one of my all-time favourite kind of historical periods. So I love the setting, and the look of this game is fantastic. The creation of ancient Egypt is great, which I said in the previous video. So it's a game I should really like, and there's lots of things about it. Let me just shoot this guy. Oh, we're... Oh, he's going to want to come and kill me now. But yeah, it's a game I absolutely should love. And I do like it. The fighting is good. Die. Right, okay, he's dead, so he won't have to worry about him interrupting the conversation anymore. So, it's a game I played a lot. I mean, to get to level 25 is quite a bit. But the fighting is good. The recreation of ancient Egypt is fantastic. There's a lot of fetchy kind of question where you've got to take that fall and these kind of things, but that's fine. I don't mind that. I quite like Far Cry, so I'm used to that kind of thing. But I decided recently to try and start playing it again because actually I was thinking to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Because I also like ancient Greece, not as much as Egypt, but quite a lot. And some loot, we'll just have that. And I thought, let me just go back into this and remind myself of what I liked about this, and the world building and the combat. And the problem that I had when I stopped playing it kind of remains, and it kind of stuck with me, and I thought maybe it had kind of I don't know, dissipated over time, but it hasn't. And the problem is that I still felt very much, which is why I stopped playing originally, that I'm playing somebody else's story, which I mentioned in the last time I made a video about this, which was a long time ago actually. It's very much this guy's story, Bayek's story. It's not my story, and that's not because it's a named character, because that's no different from The Witcher, or Mass Effect, you're Shepard, and Witcher, you're The Witcher, and you're Geralt. And so it's not any different to other games when you play a named character. I can't say I play every single game like that, but in lots of these games, you have lots of choices. Just take The Witcher, for example, Mass Effect as well. There's different choices, although you're playing a certain character, the things they do and the kind of Witcher Geralt becomes, the kind of commands, the team he has or the crew he has, how he interacts with them, who he romances. I'm just going to swim a bit, I think, probably. Or maybe I can run through this water, it's not that... Yeah, anyway, they all make a difference, and that's important. I think it's very important for me. And in this game, as I said before, it just struck me at a certain point that nothing I did mattered, because the choices I make have no relevance, because whatever happens, the story is very linear, and it's about what he's going to do. You can't decide that he's going to kill his wife or break up with his wife or not support somebody or support somebody. You cannot do a mission if it's not a main mission, but you can't decide to change any of his real destiny. I mean, I don't know, maybe right at the end of the game you can, but I've never got that far, but certainly 25 levels in, there's nothing I've ever done that isn't what he's going to do. If you played this game again, you would get to exactly the same point, minus a few side missions. The things with his wife, all the cutscenes with his wife and other characters are all exactly what they are, and they're not going to change. And maybe it's because I've played so many other games like Dragon Age, Witcher, Mass Effect, where you're playing named characters, or sometimes characters you create, like in Dragon Age Inquisition, where you're playing a character you create, but it's still the chosen one, kind of. But all ships you have with those party members, decide what you do in other situations, who you ally with, who you don't ally with. But in this game, it just struck me how much it was completely linear and nothing you did made any difference. You can't die as him because he can't die. Okay, obviously Shepard can't die and the Witcher can't die. But you also can't change anything. And again, maybe because I played a lot of games like this that do have changes. This game, what's that? Something just attacked me. I don't know what it was. Was it a crocodile? I hear something unpleasant. I don't know. Can you hear that? Something there. I don't know what it was. Anyway, yeah, it just struck me as how much I didn't feel fulfilled, I don't know, being this one character and just doing what he would do, because I realise now whatever I do I've got to complete the next mission, which isn't the next story mission. Oh, there's a crocodile, that's what it is. Quite a lot of crocodiles. I think I want to fight them now. Yeah, so whatever I do, it just means I'll still complete the next mission and I won't have any choice about assassinating this priest, it says in the top left you can see, and that will just bring me on to the next mission. I'll have no choice in what happens, and I'll probably meet up with my wife and we'll have some more cutscenes, but again it's all decided for me, and whatever I do will still lead to the same outcomes. And I just found that very alienating the more I played. A year since I played this. I still like the environment. I'm just outside Memphis. Love the environments, love the graphics, everything is great, the fighting is great. Don't mind the size of the world, I like that, I don't mind. I don't mind the side quests because you don't have to do the ones you don't want to do, but I just found it, to be honest, boring now that I came back into this and I'm just playing him and he's going to do what he's going to do. If I wasn't here, he would still do the same things and it leads to the same point, and I just find that very hard. I know from reading up on Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, that's not quite the same, and you have choices that matter, and hope they matter more than they do in this, because in this they don't matter at all. But yeah, so coming back into this, it's reminded me how much I like the setting. It's reminding me how much I would enjoy playing this combat, and if only this character was a bit multi-dimensional in that you could sort of shape him how you wanted and shape his life and his decisions how you would like, it would be a fantastic game. But as it is, you have no choice over his life or who he is. He's who he is to start with. He's never going to change. He makes decisions based on what he's going to do. You can't change them, and the decisions he makes and the things he's going to do with his wife is what he's going to do. You can't decide that's not a good idea, or let's not do that, or why are we doing this, or let's change our minds, or he's just going to do what he's going to do. And just boring at the end of the day. And that's not to say everyone's going to find it boring. And it's probably because I've played so many other games that have so many choices with main characters, but I just don't find it enjoyable knowing that anything I do in this is just kind of what he would do rather than what I would want to do. And there are decisions in this where I've already had some, I can't remember them all now, but where I thought, no, I'd actually rather just decide not to. You know, you might decide this is a kind of revenge story. I might just decide, well, no, I think I don't want revenge now. I've killed enough people. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I want to do something else. But there's no choice in that, which is kind of harsh and Spartan, although this isn't a Greek game. Odyssey is. Anyway, that's just my further thoughts coming back into this. I intend to try Odyssey at some point, and I'll give my thoughts at some point in the future of what I think of that. But anyway, thanks for watching this little delve back into Assassin's Creed Origins from Guessagaingaming. Thanks for watching, and take care for now.